Digit spin crypto.
Hey, it's Dino, Digit Spin Crypto. Now, I'm not your financial advisor. Don't pretend that I am. I'm just a goofy guy in a straw hat. So, I wanted to talk about this here real quick. You know, we're all digging around trying to get Bitcoin, put it in our collection, keep it in our wallet. Why is that? Well, let me tell you why. According to Telegraph and the mathematics behind Bitcoin, there's only about 2.5 million Bitcoin left to mine. So we're going to take a look at this article, and I just want to give you my thoughts about it. So let's see what we got going on here. All right, Cointelegraph, real good news channel. Always has some amazing stuff on there to read. And Ting Peng put together an article here about the 2.5 million Bitcoin left to mine. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with mining or new to cryptocurrency, let me give you just a little tidbit. And to break this down in really simple layman's terms, people run computers or ASICs these days regarding Bitcoin specifically. And what they're basically doing is the accounting work. So instead of the books being at a bank, everybody has a copy of the books and everybody's doing the accounting work. And if your accounting work is selected to be used, you get paid in Bitcoin. And it's called mining. Now, it's significantly more technical than that, okay? But in layman's terms, that's basically what's going on. People are doing the accounting, and if their accounting work is selected to be used in the blockchain, they get paid a fee, and that's how they make money. Now, Bitcoin creates these coins out of thin air and disperses them to the folks that did the accounting work. And these are called miners. And miners basically can either keep their coins or sell them. Usually they have to sell a portion to pay for the electricity and what have you. Let's get back to the good stuff here. All right. So Ting was saying basically, obviously the Bitcoin only had 21 million that were available to be produced. The code or the programming set it up so that that's all there would be. And currently there's approximately 2.5 million Bitcoin remaining for mining. So, you know, it's one of those things that no government can change. Only the people can make that decision, and they can fork away from the old Bitcoin and create a new one, or they can just say, no, we're not doing that. We're only going to keep 21 million. It's as simple as that. And that's all that we're going to pay out. And then after that, you have to go buy it from somebody that owns it or had purchased it prior. You won't be able to get it from a miner. Now, the miners will be able to make money through transaction fees, and hopefully at that point, the fees would be robust enough to cover the expenses of the electricity. But we don't have to worry about that, because if we take a look, it's going to be quite a while from now. So, in a tweet, Chart BTC said that Bitcoin network already passed the 18.5 million Bitcoin mark in circulation. And that means there's only about 11.9% of the total Bitcoin left to be generated. Now, every 4 years there's a halving of the emissions curve for Bitcoin. And it basically is shown here in this chart. So when Bitcoin first started out in this first section, all right, in this period of time, this is how many Bitcoins were emitted and rewarded to folks. And it was 50 Bitcoins per block. Once the halving happened, it went down to 25 Bitcoins it would pay. And all the people doing the accounting would split that 25 Bitcoin. All right. Just in the recent past, it was half of that, which would have brought it to 12 and a half Bitcoin. And just in May, we had the Bitcoin halving. I'm sure some of you have remembered there was a big thing about it, and that happened in May. And that's showing basically where we are now. So we're at 6 and a quarter. So between, May of 2020 and sometime in 2024, give or take, plus or minus a few months from May, we should see it divide again. And this division makes Bitcoin more rare. And this is the reason why you want to make sure you have some in your pocket, especially if you're going to hold on to it for the next few years. Now, keep in mind, this is still a decent amount of emissions. A lot of people ask, is it too late to get involved with Bitcoin? And the fact of the matter is, no, it's not too late. You're not going to see the unprecedented gains that the people that mined here had so many Bitcoins they didn't know what to do with them. One guy paid 100, that was it, 100,000 Bitcoins or 10,000 Bitcoins for 2 pizzas. There we go. 10,000 Bitcoins for 2 pizzas. And, because they basically were trying to identify what they're worth. And of course, as time went along, that was way down in this section here. But as time went along, obviously they gained a market value. A price discovery was enabled or happened. So there's still plenty of Bitcoin to come in. I came in somewhere around in this area here and was pretty excited to do as such. And I thought I was coming in late, but as you can see, there's still a lot more Bitcoin to be rewarded. And there's still a decent amount. Even though there's only 11% of the Bitcoin available, there's still a decent amount available to be rewarded. Now, as that gets smaller and smaller, and it halves every 4 years, the amount of emissions is coming down. It makes it more difficult to secure them because you have to purchase it from somebody down here who has them in their pocket and is willing to part with them. All right, so the miners, that they're going to be passing them out. Usually OTC trades, so that they don't affect the price and cause it to go down. But the fact of the matter is that you want to make sure that you're still looking to store some Bitcoin. General consensus is always keep around 50% of your cryptocurrency in Bitcoin, and then obviously invest it in the balance in your favorite alts. To go forward from there. Now, there are a lot of maximalists that enjoy and recommend that you only keep Bitcoin. I believe that there are a few projects out there that will, survive and do very well because they offer more than what Bitcoin produces currently or has available as a service currently. But you want to keep it rocking and rolling. Now, let's see here. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, here we go. As of the issuance of new coins is halved every 4 years, the last Bitcoin is not expected to be mined till 2140. So chances are it'll outlive pretty much everybody that's alive today and keep going. And that generation will deal with it at that point. Because everybody that has Bitcoin now isn't going to have possession of it then. All right. So, the biggest question here is the demand going to keep going up? And as we know, more and more folks are starting to understand what Bitcoin is about, what cryptocurrency is about, and wanting to get a hold of that. And if they're producing more or producing less or rewarding less, and more people are wanting it, the price is going to go up. And that's the reason why we see these swings every 4 years, and has been in a bull market basically since the beginning. So if you're looking to get your Bitcoin, it's not too late. Make sure you keep hodling it. DCA in, get yourself some every so often. Can't go wrong. Hold on to it for 8 years. at least 2 halvings, you'll see an amazing benefit from it. Wish you the best, good luck, and I'll see you next time.